saying that if the administrators get less pay than the scientists, that it will spoil administration. I am the president of Uganda. If you want to check my power, you try it. But I get a salary of 3.6 million. And I knock off 700,000 shillings for the NRM. So the money they sent on Mama's account is 2.7 million for the president. I hear some government officials are getting 50 million. What? They give themselves salaries there. I refused that salary. But you challenge my authority now, and you see what happens. Getting a little salary, but everybody knows who is the president of Uganda. So please, don't mix up salary with authority. How much does the bishop get? I see you kissing the rings of bishops. How much salary does the bishop get? I don't know how much they get, but I don't think they get so much money. So stop mixing up issues. This is simply situational. We are trying to get from the pit, we are coming up slowly. Now the question is, where do we start? Because some of these science cadres are so crucial. One school was about to close. Soroti Flying School. We have got a very good school in Soroti for teaching pilots. Now, that mix-up of yours, because I am holding a senior administrative post, there are pilots before me, I should get more than the pilots. But once somebody has qualified as a pilot, in the airline, he will be paid 25 million shillings. Now, if we are to pay all these administrators 25 million, now, how shall we manage? So, in that school there, this was the problem. The people in the Ministry of Transport, the administrators, the accountants, I don't know what, there's somebody called HR. Have you heard of somebody called HR? There's HR. Then there is the sweeper who is sweeping in here, HR. All those must be paid. But you don't have the money. But you need the school of pilots. So when I went there, what is the problem? You pay, you HR, are you going to pilot the plane? HR, you remember HR? If HR, you can fly the plane, you come and fly it. If you can't fly it, let's pay the one who can fly it well. You HR, you will come later. Get whatever little you can get, we can afford. But let's pay, and there are not many. The good thing is that the pilots, the instructors, we are not many, there were few. So what was actually going to kill the institution was the empaka. Either all of us get or nobody gets. That logic must be rejected because it is a logic of suicide. These instructors, the pilots, are few. They are not many. The ones who can fly the plane, they are not many. Let's pay them well, the way they would be paid if they were working in the airline. Me, the HR, I can still get whatever little I am having. And the sweeper, the one who is sweeping in here, HR, because we were told that in Makerere, once you put up the salaries of professors, The sweeper who is also sweeping near the professor is also like the professor. That also must be paid. I cannot believe that people can really be enemies of their own country. Why? What are you looking for? You are looking for somebody who is doing something that nobody can do. The doctor who can treat a corona patient. The engineer. The other time we had the problem of floating islands, which were about to invade the dams. We had to get engineers, our engineers. They came and cleared the island. So these people are not many, first of all. Like when we were talking about the government scientists, they are not many, they are very few. I think altogether they are like, so we can pay them well, they do this crucial work for us well, the economy goes up, then we all join. Even that, by the time, when I retire, you have to pay me all the back pay. Because I have been getting 2.7 million all this time. Between 1986 and 1996, I was getting 150,000 shillings. That's what I was getting, 150,000 shillings between 1996, between 1986 and 1996. So even when I've retired, you have to pay me my back pay. But for now, I could not accept high salaries when we are still recovering. So this business of the way you're handling the issue of salaries, handle it, discuss, but please don't bring the, number one, don't obstruct our strategy of paying the scientists well, because we needed them. We need Salute Flying School to train pilots. And because of the market price, when that pilot is not flying in the school, he can go and work in the airline and be paid 25 million. Just pay him. How many are they? 5, 6 of them. The school operates. You, the HR, when we dismiss you from here, where will you go? HR. Because this pilot, if we dismiss him from if he's not in the school, he will go and work in the airline. The HR, if he's not in the school, where will he go? And how much will they pay him? So please, number one, don't obstruct our science-led effort to start with. We are not blind to all the others. We know, but please, totulinyirira. Number two, don't use threats to try to aganinga, because it's not necessary. We are here. We are people who know what we are doing. Why do you threaten me? Why do you threaten me? Now, the supervisors and supervisees, that one I think I have answered. Baguma's faulty argument. Oh, but science is taught in English. You heard how he was arguing. But science is taught in English. So therefore, if I'm English teacher, I'm also very, very important. Because if I don't teach the scientist English, he will not. That's not true. In the Cambridge school certificate, you would get, the British had actually the same line like Waguma. A boy, he would get, these distinctions, D1, D2, you remember, I think it is still the same system now. Still the same system. D1, D2, credit 3, credit 4, like that. Now, you will get a boy, and I know some of them became professors, some even became very, very senior. He would get distinctions in English, but get either a pass or a failure in English. They would give him what they were calling GCE, not Cambridge School Certificate, but a GCE, another level of certificate, but not fail. He would get a GCE. Some of those young people went on to become professors in science. So if somebody can speak English badly, even fail, but do science very well. So please, those arguments of yours are faulty.